Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Gateway of the Midwest. We're in St. Louis, where the Blues are hoping to make the opposition sing it tonight. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Shane's got it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Celebrini. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Oh, a clutch save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Klingberg's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a short pass to Sherwood. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. Great patience by the shooter as the goaltender drops into the butterfly, but doesn't go glove hand, instead goes blocker side, stick side high. What a finish.
The Sharks are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
And that's off a stick. Quick pass to Sherwood. The Blues have played the puck from behind the net. And he's able to handle that one.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Moves it to Kyrou. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Ascarov's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Shooters won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Spectacular kick save there. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Blues have it now. And he takes the feed. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Blues will play it in their own end. Battle along the boards. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. San Jose's on the attack. Puts it towards the net. Big time stop. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Oh, great move to sidestep the kick. Puck picked up by Suter. Can't get a hold of that pass. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Quick feed to Mailloux. And now it's grabbed by Tucker. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Askarov. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Askarov's going to hang on for a whistle.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of the game. That's how you do it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. San Jose's up 1-0. Lindbergh's won the draw here in the defensive zone. San Jose's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Sends the pass over. Fantastic save!
Holger's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one had seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. And now it's over to Sundqvist. Takes the feed. Grabs the puck in the corner. And the puck's booted away. The Sharks have it now. Gaining momentum along the wing. There's a shot. Oh, he's dialed it tonight. What a save on that one. Lots of time left in this period. San Jose's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Blues win the draw. Dishes it to Holloway. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have a puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Sherwood. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Skates with it. Oh, wow, another great save. To the half wall to Bauer. Passes again. There's that hit on the play. And they skate it out of the danger zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Scrum along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Liljegren. Sherwood's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. The Blues gain control of the puck. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Eklund's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Advantage unit is set.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Winberg's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Here's a short pass to Neighbors. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Winberg. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Neighbors. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Takes a shot. It's good! With the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
St. Louis has finally responded with some offense of their own here in period number 1.
Well, it certainly was needed. A real shaky start. Almost looked like they weren't ready to start the game, James. but they found their legs and they've got themselves within one.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Orlov. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Tap dances around the check. Great save on a great play. Puck scooped up by Orlov. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, how did he get a piece of that and make the save?
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And he takes the pass. Works it across to Folk. Wicked blast! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it to Torchenko. And he takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Toffoli's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And some good footwork to kick it away. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. From right out of midair, he bats it down. And now he moves it to Celebrini. And the puck skips away after that move.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Here's a chance to the middle. Picked off in front. Skates across the blue line. Let's move to the middle. And that shot's blocked. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And a great save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. San Jose's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bushnevich. Just a simple save by Askarov. Slides the pass over to Liljegren. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot! Denies him in front.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
St. Louis has had a lot of quantity thrown at the net, but they haven't had a lot of quality in terms of finish as they trail here in period one. Pass across to Desharnais. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Desharnais lugging the puck. Slides it diagonally to Khrushchev. Great pass from off the right side. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Neighbors. Puck grab by Parayko. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender. He decides not to cover up and sends it away. From one point down to another. Turns that one away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. A little Dixie doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Battling for it along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. They've got numbers here. Shot! Hofer's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's 2-1. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. And he makes the easy save.
Ascarov's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Pokes it away in his own end. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Walker. And makes the routine save. Quick pass across to Toffoli. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Great reach with the poke check. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Up along the wing. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Blues are looking to even things up despite the fact that they've had more shots. They still trail in the first. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And that goes off the line. San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. And took that one out of the net. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Blues looking against the half wall. Angles it over to Gaudette. San Jose's got it against the boards. St. Louis has possession of it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tucker. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Right up the gut. Here they go. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come. Shot! Just slide to the net. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. It's a 2-1 game. Sooners won the draw. And there's the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. St. Louis come out here with a lot of jump in the first, but they still trail despite outshooting them. The Sharks take possession off the faceoff. They go on the attack through center. Moves inside! Denies him! Long lead pass to Suter. Takes the feed. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Taken by Broberg. And that's broken up. Tries to feed it over to Kyrou. Big time stop there. And that goes off the player. Slides it up to Parayko. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Graf's going to play it against the half wall. Holloway's carrying it ahead. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And the puck's knocked loose. Here's a stretch pass to Drop. Takes the pass. Parayko's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Moves it quickly over to Klingberg. And now he angles it across to Eklund. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Neighbors. Grabbed along the board by Sundqvist. Oh, he stopped that deflection with the wood.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, the Sharks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Shuts them down. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Blues are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. San Jose's won the faceoff. No room for that one to get through. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a short pass to Smith. Handles the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Turns it away. Tries to get the puck over to Fowler. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Fowler's got it to the side. Works it across to Sherwood. Turns it over.
San Jose's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. You've got to find a way to generate some offense.
And a great save! St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Slides it diagonally to Walker. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Smith's got it against the boards. The Blues take it along the wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. San Jose's got possession of the puck. Shuts him down. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball in the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
And he heads outside the comfort zone now to go play the puck in his own end. From off the wall and onto his stick. Oh, great read on the play. The Blues carry it along the wall. Here's a pass down low. San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Kurashev. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hofer.
Hofer's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And great hustle to come up with the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Here's a chance. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
San Jose's got a hold of the puck now. Levels him with a hit. San Jose's got the puck against the half wall. And a big stick save by the goaltender. Looking to get it out. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Well, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
And does it again. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. The Sharks have it from their own end. Dished on over to Eklund. Moves the puck. And that play's broken up. St. Louis is across the blue line. San Jose's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end.
Neighbors, penalty is almost expired.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Sundqvist gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. They win the draw and go on the attack. Fires it! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period. The Sharks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Both sides back to even strength. A great effort by the penalty killers there.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit. The way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
Denies him. He got all of it. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Blues must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Celebrini's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Can't get it to go. And he had the answer on that one. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
There we go. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Here we go, one-man rush. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Slides the puck across. Loses his balance on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Sherwood's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Denies that opportunity. The Sharks have possession shorthanded. The Blues have it now. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Stops him with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Off the draw, they take possession. And they clear that puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Easily turned aside by Askarov. That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass.
When you trail in the game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
The Blues have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Eklund. Picked up by Neighbors. To the front. Great stop by Askarov. Back to the point it goes. And it gets the 1-2. Wow.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Lindbergh's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Holloway's got the puck. Moves it to front. And that shot gets caught in traffic. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Gets in front of him. The Sharks gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Celebrini. And they get that puck down the ice.
Sherwood's penalty is almost expired.
Takes the feed from his own end. St. Louis had a few opportunities, but they come up empty on the man advantage.
Well, and you have the player momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Puck picked up by Dickinson. Receives the pass. And now it's over to Sherwood. Reaches out and uses the stick. Here's a short pass to Smith. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
And he can't hang on after that hit. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Slides the puck over. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are now available at kiosks throughout the arena and at our main store. Pick yours up before their history again.
Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
St. Louis will be looking for the equalizer in the second period, James. I mean, they had a strong first period. They owned and managed the puck. It's just a matter of cashing in at the opportunistic time.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Celebrini's won the draw here in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Sherwood. The Sharks take it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Smith. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, smart has some play to poke that one away. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Sharks will play it from the defensive zone. Celebrini's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick pass to Wenberg. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it to Neighbors. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, rips it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
St. Louis is looking to change the momentum in this game. Yes, they're trailing, but they had an opportunity there to just inch their way closer back into this one as it goes off the pipe. They need to stay confident and continue to press.
Play is called for offside.
Last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
St. Louis still has lots of time in this one, but they continue to trail despite numerous scoring opportunities. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Easily turned aside by Holbert.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Quick feed to Logren. Picks off the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves it up.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Moves it in front. Puts it off the post. Grabs the puck in the slot. Picked up along the wall by Kyrou. He grabs the puck here at the point. Deflected shot. That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval, and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
The Blues have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis has it behind the net. Sends a pass over. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Great stick work with the steal. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. The Sharks gain possession. Goal penalty looming. Fires it on net. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Sundqvist recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Stops them cold. Quick pass across to Toffoli. Here they come on the attack. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Klingberg. Puck moved over to Celebrini. Across the line from center. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Into the offensive end now. Feeds it on over to Eklund. Here's a short pass to Goodrow. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save in front. Angles it over to Sundqvist. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Puck scooped up by Godet. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. And he takes the dish. And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Moves it to Eklund. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Orlov. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Grabs it in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Neighbors. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Great poke check on the reach. Puck dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. The Sharks have it in the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Gets it to the other point. Puck grab by Godet. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
Holmberg's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. The Sharks will go to work here in the offensive zone. And he makes the save. St. Louis has possession of it now. Rocks him. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Feeds it over. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Taken by Buchnevich. Taken along the wall by Suter. San Jose's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! Oh, it stays out! He got a piece of that one!
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Passes over to Smith. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Wenberg. Long lead pass into the open ice. Sends it over. Huge steal in his own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And they'll dump it in. Works it across to Wenberg. Desharnais got the puck in his own zone. Wenberg's got it along the wing. Throws one up to Walker. The Blues move it in. Here's a shot with the stop. Picked up along the boards by Holloway. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Holloway. And he takes the feed. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the
goaltender scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away. So a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
San Jose's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
And now he moves it to Misa. The Blues have it against the wall. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Heads to the back of the net. Quick pass to Toffoli. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. San Jose's got it along the wall. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Now he slides it up to Toffoli. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. San Jose's grabbed a hold of the puck. Moves it to Toffoli. Slides the puck to Walker. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Misa.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
The Sharks scoop it up along the boards. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Hofer.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Blues trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Godet. The Sharks looking against the half wall. Takes a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hofer! Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. San Jose's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Sharks win the faceoff. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he serves it across to Klingberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. The Blues have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. The Sharks will play it in their own end. And he sends it across to Orlov. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. That knocks him off the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. St. Louis on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Godet. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Celebrating, he's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
San Jose's in transition. Littlegren's got it across the line. From the left side, they gain the zone. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Littlegren's going off for interference.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. And he comes up with it. Battling for it along the boards. Great pressure with the stick. Sends the pass over. Grabbed along the board by Sundqvist. Oh, and it completely muffs the shot. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Denies him on the stopper. Trying to clear the zone. Oh, and a nice shot getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it, so the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. Then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
The Blues will get some fresh legs out there as they continue this power play. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
St. Louis has it near the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. The Blues carry it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Celebrini. Sent into the offensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes the feed, moving in. The Sharks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. The Blues have time for one last rush here on this power play. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Pushes it across to Fowler. Quick shot, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Ascarov's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
San Jose's got a hold of the puck now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Dishes it to Smith. Dishes it off. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Moves it quickly over to Kraft. Puck picked up by Klingberg. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. St. Louis at some point has to convert on one of these scoring chances. They've had plenty of them, but they still find themselves trailing in the second. The Sharks win it. Passes it over. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Walker. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Past the halfway mark of this period, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. St. Louis takes possession off the faceoff. Denies him with a save. Back to the blue line. Rise up, lets it go. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Slides it diagonally to the left. Broken up that center by Mayu. Forces the turnover. Dumps it into the ozone. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
The Sharks will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Slides the puck down low.
Kyron's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Sends it in on the attack. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Quick pass across to Kyrou. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Throws it in. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Feeds the puck across to Neighbors. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Celebrini's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Sharks win the draw. Feeds it to Smith. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Fires it, and it keeps that one out. Looks to pass it to Holloway. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. From the point, looks to make something happen. Picked up along the wall by Sundqvist.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Goodrow's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. San Jose's got it in the defensive zone. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Blues have it behind the net. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Takes the feed. Pushes it across to Ferraro. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Buchnevich. Gains the zone from the right. On the attack along the boards. And that's broken up. The Sharks maintain that one-goal lead thanks to a solid effort by the penalty killers.
That's a great job by the PK all the way from the entry, even once the power play unit got in. Ability to read the ice and know exactly where you want to go and where to pressure. That takes some skill. It's not just the power play that has it. Trust me, I know.
Can't maintain possession after that hit. San Jose's got it in the neutral zone. The Sharks gain control of the puck. Angles it over to Wenberg. And he takes the pass. The Blues have it from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Dumps it in. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the boards by Suter. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Wenberg. The Blues have it now. And that's off target as it hits a body. Now over to Wenberg. St. Louis gets a hold of it. The Sharks gain possession along the wall. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. St. Louis has had a lot of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail late in this second period. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Oh, great save there! Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And that puck leaves the zone. St. Louis has it. Kyrou's got the puck along the wing. Taken by Fowler. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Mises' quick stick lands from the puck here at center. The Sharks take it across the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Eklund. Handles the pass. Feeds it over to Suter. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Denies him with the save. Toffoli's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it on over to Ferraro. Oh, tremendous hit on the play. Look at that, he's on his own bench.
Oh, great catch by his teammates, isn't it, James? As he lands in the laps of his own. And you know what, there's a lot of laps going on right there. They're saying, man, you got it. You got a good one.
Jostling for the puck, he loses control. Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
Well, they don't have possession of this puck, and he says, yeah, we're going to get it, we're going to take it. So he has to elicit a hit to be able to separate the puck from the player. He does a perfect job of it, and they're able to execute with a goal, and he's going to get an assist on this one, and I love that because sometimes these are the plays that get missed.
St. Louis has tied things up, and on the heels of that goal, Cheryl, do you subscribe to the theory that they've got the momentum now?
I would certainly say they do. Anytime you score at this time of the game, it is critical, and they're the ones that succeeded in that effort, and it's a great one at that. They've worked hard, they've pushed, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. A lot to talk about, but they'll start with the momentum.
And nearing the final minute of the second, shuts him down.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender
Scores the go-ahead goal, puts them in front.
well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
The Sharks pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score on the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
Taken along the wall by Funk. Big-time stop. Tries to feed it over to Walker. Whacks it into the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Ostapchuk's taking it from his own end. Puts it in deep. The Blues gain possession in their own end. The Sharks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, wow, another great stop. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. San Jose's got possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Oh, he made it to make that save with time winding down. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabelski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Sharks are leading in this game, but I don't know if the coaches are going to like it that much, James. Everyone's cheating on the offensive side of the puck, and it's been back and forth, action-packed game. It's all about offense.
Carries it across the line. The Sharks take possession in the defensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Puck grab by Orlov. Smith's got it in the offensive zone. Knocks the puck down with a stick. The Sharks have it against the wall. Here's a chance behind the net. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Suter. Along the half wall with the puck. Muffs the shot attempt. The Sharks look to start the transition game. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Orlov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Puck battle along the boards. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Buchnevich. Oh, look at this. Moves the pass in front. And that's stopped. Works it across to Walker. Takes the pass. Along the right side into the offensive zone. San Jose's looking to break out of their own end. Kurashev's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Great read in the offensive zone by Kraft. St. Louis has it in the neutral zone. Dropped him in the open ice. Slides it diagonally to Misa. Handles it again. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Fires it into the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Ascarov's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. There's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
San Jose's won the face-off deep in their own end. Pass in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. San Jose's got it into the offensive zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass across to Kyrou. Great read by Ekman. And a great save. Nice zone entry from the middle. And swats the puck out of midair. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Moves it to Smith. Can't keep a hold of it. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Holloway. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Comer's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Sharks have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Quick feed to Fowler. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Quick cross-ice pass to Ostapchuk. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Handles that one.
Ascarov's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides the puck across to Neighbors. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Grabbed along the boards by Mayu. Angles it over to Shen. Uses the boards on that hit. Handles the puck. San Jose's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Orlov. Gets the puck over to Cadet. Here we go. Puck's in deep. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Looks to make a play over to Suter. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck sent over to Desharnais. Works it across to Sherwood.
Celebrini had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. San Jose's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds the puck to Celebrini. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Through center along the wing. The Sharks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Steps in front of that one. Works the puck across the line. Fantastic save! San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. The Sharks gain control of it. Moves the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Broberg. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. San Jose's got it in their own zone. The Blues get a hold of it. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Finds some space in the corner. The Sharks have it now. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Kraft. And that's a great hits-up play by Karu.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Sends it out front, and it's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Eklund. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a shot. A quick save. Unloads from the blue line. Too many bodies in the way. Picked off. Quick pass to Suter. Scooped up along the wall by Karu. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic, shows a ton of confidence, and lets that shot rip.
St. Louis needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. Winberg's won the draw at center. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Sharks gain possession along the wall and makes the save.
Toffoli's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Sharks now lead by 2. Winberg's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot! Oh, a clutch save!
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, what a save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Levels him with the hit. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. And now he angles it across to Misa. And a little pass left wing and into the offensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. On-man rush. Takes it into the slot. Denies him.
Hofer's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Slides the puck ahead to Neighbors. From the open ice, they beat the line. The Sharks have played the puck from behind the net. Intercepted in the offensive end by Fowler. Just wide. The Sharks have it now. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Bolt. Tries to feed it over to Torchenko. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Sharks holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Blocked in traffic. Point-to-point pass. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
The Blues continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. San Jose's won the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck to Smith. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Put the hard hat on here. What a hit. Moves it to Kyrou. Slides the puck over. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The centermen glide into position. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. Big time stop there. Quick feed to Desharnais. The Blues gain possession. Shuts him down. Look at this attack. It's smothering here. The fans are loving it. And he's knocked off the puck there. St. Louis has it near the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Handles the sweep feed. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. San Jose's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. The Sharks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Sundqvist. Gets the puck in deep. San Jose's got the puck now. The Sharks will play it in their own end. And that pass goes off a stick. Grabbed along the board by Wenberg. Into the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. From against the wall and sent it out. The Blues gain control of the puck. Walker's lugging the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Moves the puck to Torchenko. Broberg's crossed the line and gained the zone. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Fires one. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Askarov.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Sends a pass over. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it. A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
A chance in front! Oh, what a paddle save on the play! Picked up along the wall by Smith. Celebrini stick handling in his own zone. Puck picked up by Smith. Tries to get it to Neighbors. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Takes it and looks ahead. The Sharks take possession in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Celebrini. Takes the feed at the back end. Makes the save on the slapper. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. And makes the save. San Jose's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get it over to Desharnais. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Drills them. Puck scooped up by Holloway. Slides it diagonally to Parayko. And now it's over to Holloway. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Came up with a nice save. And now he moves it to Eklund. San Jose's got the puck against the boards. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position and how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
San Jose's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And he takes the dish. The Sharks take it along the wall. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Suter. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Taken by Falk. Here's a chance! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Celebrini's been on point tonight. I mean, literally, multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
St. Louis is in danger of losing this one if they can't convert on one of these scoring opportunities, and they've had a lot of them tonight. San Jose's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a block stop by Skirov. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
San Jose's taking possession in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Can't maintain possession. The Blues take it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Sundqvist. And he takes the feed. Walker stopped by Skirov. Picked up along the boards by Sundqvist. Lets it go for the back end. Sails over the net.
Some great hand-eye coordination right there to meet that puck, hands away from the body, and it just redirects wide. Not the one he wanted, but he got his hands on it.
What a steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
San Jose's moving it along the wing. Neighbor scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Kraft. Gaining momentum up along the side. Mises got the puck. From the top of the offensive zone here. Nice blocker save by Hooper. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Angles it over to Neighbors. Big-time defensive play. The Blues gain possession of the puck here at the offensive end. San Jose's gained the line and into the zone. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Hofer. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. St. Louis has had more shots tonight, but that hasn't translated into the goal-scoring department as they trail in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Passes up front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Desharnais got it in the defensive end. Great stick work with the steal. Huge steal in his own end. Sends it in deep. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Oh, look at this chance! And that's turned aside by Askarov. There's another consecutive save.
That puck came hard, it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
The Blues have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Into the offensive end now. Moves it quickly over to Klingberg. Makes a save. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Sharks scoop it up along the boards. Directs it on over to Sherwood. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. And he moves it up to Kyrou. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Easily turned aside with a pad save. Quick pass to Fowler. Kyrou's got control of the puck in the corner. He scores! And there's the hat trick and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
St. Louis has jumped back into this one. They've still got a ways to go, but they've got some life here now.
They've got life, and they're going to have to press, and you can expect their D to be diving down the walls, pinching in, trying to seal everything in the offensive zone. They got to find ways to get good shots on net. They got 2 goals to get back from.
Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what kind of save! Wow! Slides it on over to Toffoli. Solid defensive work in the road end with the poke check. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Feeds the puck over defensive zone. Plays the body. And that's intercepted by Hofer.
Pyru's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
St. Louis has had a lot of good looks on net, and yet they trail late in this third period. Schenns won the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wing. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Winbert's won the draw. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Takes the puck at the point. Tops it up on the play. And he takes the feed. They've got numbers. To his teammate. Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. The Blues played along the wing. Good hit to knock the puck loose. From the right side, they gain the zone. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect.
Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, or in this case, the Falcons.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch. And that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One goal game now. St. Louis has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
There's a pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Smith's picking up momentum through center. The Sharks ready to go on the attack. And a nice takeaway on the defensive end by Buchnevich. Moves it to Parayko. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Sherwood. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Blues need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Desharnais. Takes the feed. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save with a glove. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. San Jose's moving it up the ice. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis has the puck. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Into the attacking end. Feeds it over. Long jam in front. That's broken up. He's up. Tries to get the puck to Misa. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. San Jose's got a hold of it along the wall. Dickinson's got the puck in his own zone. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Pass out front, and that's intercepted. Ascarov's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. Sundqvist won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. San Jose's looking to break out. Works it across to Ferraro. And that one's stolen at center ice. And he takes the pass. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. The Blues win the face-off. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. San Jose's got to be pleased coming away with the win here tonight because they looked overwhelmed at times.
Yeah, and this is one where they eked it out, right, James? I mean, really, their opponent was the better team for majority of the game, but they got some timely opportunities, and they cashed in.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.